do we have? Fine? Are we fine? Are we good? Hello? Hello there. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. It has been a long time since I have messed about in this. Awesome. You can even hear me. This is unprecedented for me to actually have things working. He says as it's taken him five attempts to actually get set up streaming. So, I'm going to do the unboxing of everything first. I probably shouldn't have the stream actually playing. I'm going to do unboxing first, then get to actual building, because I do actually have a couple of different cams. You can probably see down here I've actually got different cameras. I've got my Logitech C930 just above me, so you can have a top-down view of me doing things. And this is actually my Osmo Pocket 3, which is just behind me here right now. Hello, Mr. Osmo Pocket. And I do actually have the webcam of this. For those who haven't seen my face, hello, it's me. It's the Trish Edkin. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all well, because I know I am. That's my intro. I hope we're all doing good. We're going back to this cam. It's going to be what I mostly use, the Osmo. And so let's start looking through some of the components. I'm like super hyped because they've been sitting here for over a week. So I suppose let's just get started off with our handy dandy AMD Ryzen 7800X 3D. This is a cool guy. This guy. Oh, I bet you won't focus automatically, will you? There we go. This is a cool guy. Let's get this. I say I haven't unboxed them. I have actually opened the little tabs on everything just to preempt everything. Preempt everything. Oh. Ooh, hello there. You come out in a big plastic container thing with a pile of bump. Join the conversation. No, thank you. And a pile of instructions, which we shall not be reading. Yeah, they kind of look cool, don't they? They're very stylistic. I'll probably put that back. So, start using the laptop as my anti-static, because I don't have an anti-static bracelet, and this is anti-static when you touch the chassis. So, oh, she heavy. Ooh, boy. She is heavy. Without the shine of there we go. AMD Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. Still the most powerful gaming CPU available, even after them doing their 9000 series tests. So, CPU. Beautiful piece of kit. Beautiful, beautiful. First time I've gone Team Red as well. I've always went Intel. First Team Red CPU I have gotten. What should I do next? We've done CPU. Let's do something boring. I suppose. Let's take out my SSD because it's boring. Let's do that first. Shout out in chat what you want me to unbox next in preparation. So this is a 2TB NVMe a 4TB. Good lord, I went up to a 4TB. 4TB NVMe SSD with 3D NAND, supposedly. From Ideloka. I don't know. Random ass name. It's got 5 years warranty apparently on it. I doubt that very much, but it says it has. Yeah, 4, because it was during Prime Day, and 4 cost the same as 2, so I went for 4. There we go. It's a very moderate looking, PCI Gen 4, not Gen 5. Realistically, you're not going to notice speeds of Gen 5 compared to Gen 4. These are all the little stats, if you can read all of those bad boys in there. Yeah, beautiful little chip. You actually get a little screwdriver with it. That we won't need, because my motherboard has those little twisty standoff things, so I don't need it. I'm actually going to put this back in here. I know I've just taken it out. Let's put it back in, but keep it to the side, out of box, but protected. What next? What do we look at next? Let's look at the 4080. You can see that in the corner, can't you? You can just see the nip of it. There we go. Here we are, the Asus ProArt RTX 4080 Super. There is a valid reason I went for this, and I know Asus just now have not been going through a very good campaign, as you would say. They've been doing some not bad things, they've just been low quality things. However, the 4080 Super that they have is also relatively low profile, at the same time as being more powerful than anything of its same price range. It actually wasn't that expensive in comparison to some of the other ones. Ooh, look at that. We get a little box with a thank you for purchasing your Asus graphics card. Is this a stand? This is a stand for your graphics card, isn't it? What? I feel like this is a stand. It is, isn't it? Ugh. I mean, I'm about to put it in. Why do I need a stand? Always like a bit of card work. Always like a bit of card work. There we go. If you need a stand for something, I don't know. When eventually it breaks, I can put it on a stand. I don't know. I could put one of the old graphics cards in. I could put the one that went on fire. Where's that? I'll do that later. Okay, I'll put the one that went on fire on there. Definitely a phone stand. Well, I've just 3D printed this one, and over there's my wood one that I made, so I don't need another one. We've also got all the other. I've got a card saying what the card is, and all the other bump. Using a wait, is there a holder in here? Is there a graphics card holder? Doesn't look like it. Unless that's what that's meant to be. Who knows? Anyway, this is getting to the point. Let's actually see the beast. Yes. There. So in here we've got, obviously this is a 4080, so it's got the stupid 12 volt horsepower nonsense cable. I won't be using the Nvidia one supplied. One comes with my PSU. I'll be using it, I think, because I've been told it's better. So I'll be using it. But there we go. That's the 12 volt horsepower supply. And the hell is this? So should I be putting this near the mic so you can hear it crinkle? Or is that ASMR? This is a Velcro patch. Because, you know, you've got to rep the brand. It's literally just a Velcro patch. Silly. And now, oh, this is so freaking cool. I haven't had a new PC parts for like 10 years. This is so cool. Touch, touch, touch. Oh, hey Mira, how's it going? Yeah, how are you getting on? Long time no see. This is the first stream I think I've ever properly done, I suppose. But look at this. This is a beautiful card. Still 2.5 slots thick. It's not that thick comparatively. It's a 2.5 slot card. Luckily I don't need anything else. Should we do the peels now? Ah, brilliant. Glad to hear it. Absolutely glad to hear it. Should we do the peel? We should do the peels now because I'll forget about it later, shouldn't we? We should Oh, did you hear that? Hold on, this one's going into the mic. Probably can't hear that. The mic's got a good pickup, but not that good. Oh, there's a lot of peels on this bad boy. Oh, this is why you need anti-static stuff, isn't it? Because all the peels. Oh, no, it ripped. It ripped. Unsatisfactory. Oh, yeah, baby. That's the only reason you buy new stuff, isn't it? Let's be honest. Bin down there. Any other peels? Is this a peel down here? Or is this just maybe a peel in there? Yeah, it's a peel in there. Ah, ha, ha, ha. You must have just given the bad luck there, T, by coming in. That's all I can say. It was going fine. It was going fine until you popped in. There's another peel, and it won't. I can't even get an edge. There's no edges. I went and cut my nails. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. That was a single peel. Let's pull my plugs. Oh my days. Oh my days. These are maybe not bother pulling the plugs then. Come on. Oh, those plugs are in tough. those plugs are really in there. Ugh. Yeah, it probably wasn't. Let's go with that, Murph. Let's go with that. It wasn't a single peel. Crying out loud. This, not that I'm using HDMI, but there we go. There we go. Completely peeled. Asus ProArt 4080super. Super shiny. Super clean. I better pull that out because I'll forget about it later. I'll try and put this in and I'll forget about that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm going to put it back on the bag. Move the box carefully out of the way. Totally carefully out of the way. You didn't hear that. It's fine. It's not that big. What are you on about? I don't know what you're on about. Oh, somebody's messaged me. What the who now? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for follows. It's pretty chonky, don't get me wrong, but it's not cool. Have fun with pizza and Fallout London K4. It's not that chonky. Come on, we've seen bigger. That's what you said. Right. Well, let's we're going through the unboxing first. We're going through unboxing first before I actually make it because I've not actually looked at any of this stuff so far. So this is what I've been waiting for. This is the RAM kit. A 64GB, that's 2x32, 6000 TC? Tcreate? TC's Tcreate, isn't it? Team Group? Tcreate? Something like that. This stuff looks freaking sweet. Well, I mean, your case, T-Love, if I remember rightly, your PC case was about 3 times the size of it, bloody everything else. Tcreate, little sticker. Everyone wants a little sticker. Everyone needs a little sticker. This stuff is low profile and absolutely gorgeous piece of kit. Look at that. DDR5. I can't remember what CL it is. CL 34. So it's not the highest spec RAM in the world, but it's also not too shabby. 32 gig kit, 64GB kit. At least it'll never overheat, T. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you'll ever need another case. You can fit 2 PCs in yours. There we go. RAM. There's not much to that. That's just what it is. There's no peels on it. Very disappointing. No peels. No peels. Right. Cooler. Let's do the cooler. We've got that sitting here as well. Ah, yeah, Jesus. So I went AIO, and there's a reason I went AIO. Now I know nowadays air cooling is basically just as good as AIOs. Not just as good, it is just as good in 90% of cases. However, my case isn't very big, and I was worried about the distance out. So I got an AIO to get rid of the discrepancy of having a large air cooler in. So she's big. This is a 360 AIO from Arctic, as in the same people who do the paste, the thermal paste. They've made an actual cooler as well, all in one cooler. We've got a box. We got a box. Yeah, exactly. It's also good insurance. It's also good insurance. We got a box with bits. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Look at all these bits. It's like Lego. It's like Lego at Christmas. Don't need that. Go away. Oh, let's get this bad boy out. Oh. Oh, that's right. So this has got a shroud over the top of the actual cooler. But what this shroud is actually an active fan for cooling VRMs as well. So not this part. That's just aesthetics. But there's an actual fan in there. You can kind of see a wee impellery fan, but right in there, if I can put that to the camera, if I can find where it is, there's a wee impellery fan thing down there. It's really cool. I think these are handy. Talking of cooling, you know, keeping everything cool. So we've got that part. Now we've got the actual pump cold plate combo. It doesn't look like a normal setup either. So by normal, I mean like I've forgotten what the brand is that make basically all AIOs. I found another box. I think this might be for Intel. This looks like it might be the. This might be for Intel. For the capture. Yeah, I don't think I need that. I'm not Intel. I'm armed. I'm armed this time. Oh, she's thick, boys. She's thick. Holy smokes. Anything else in there? Hello. She's thick. Hey, go you. How's it going? Yeah, no worries, T. Yeah, go to work. Do actual work. You know, about time. About time. You need to. Look at that. Okay, there is fans pre-applied to this thing, but holy smokes, she's thick. Just, I have a tape here. She is 1.5 inches thick, so 4 centimeters. Just the rad, with the fans on it. That's 62 centimeters or 2.5. Well, 2.5 inches overall. She's big. Look at the size of it. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's going to be fun. This is going to be fun to install. She's got peels. She's got peels as well. It also looks like... Where's my fan cables? Are my fan cables integrated? I think my fan cables are integrated. Don't you know? Ooh, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna peel this off yet, obviously, until we're ready to install. There is another peel as well here. There's like pogo pins for this bad boy to go onto. I presume this will like go down like that. Ah, there's wee magnets. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she is. She is. Oh my god, that's really heavy. Strong magnets. Oh. Cool. So there's like little pogo pins and stuff in here, like just in here, behind this tape, which this connects to, clearly. And as I say, Arctic, so it's bound to be good, isn't it? That's how that works, isn't it? So yeah, we've got all our fan cables in here, so it's a single fan cable for all of these fans. That I like. I like daisy chainable. Right, let's get that out of my way. Because next is, oh my god, so far away. Next is the PSU. PSU, oh my days. So, this is heavy. Oh, she's also thick, boy. She's also chunky. Now, I know, it's Corsair, which possibly means I'll have to do IQ. I really hope I don't have to for any controllability, but I might have to. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, it's a 1000 watt PSU ATX 3.0 PCIe Gen 5, so it means it has my little cable for my PSU. What's not for the PSU? Not for the PSU? I can't imagine. What do you mean? I've said something, haven't I? And I don't know what. Oh, good lord. I'm going to take out both of these bits out. She's heavy. She's like proper heavy. Oh, for the IQ. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, I really hope not. That it hasn't got some sort of weird control thing that needs it. I honestly hope not. Oh, my days. Very well packaged. I'm going to say that. This is... But look at the size of it. 1000 watts. It's It's honestly tiny. And it's got a 0 mode as well. So it doesn't even need to use a fan when you're not doing anything. It's so tiny. Silent operation at low moderate speeds. Camera, can you focus on this? There we go. Yeah, see, silent operation, 0 fan mode. Basically, I think that's cool. Yeah, you're right. I know you're right. But you know, it's Corsair. You don't know. Is there a peel? I cut my nails earlier. I don't have any nails. Oh my days, that's the PSU fucked. That's me dropped it. Watch this not be a peel on it. Watch this is not actually a peel, and I'm just peeling off the whole logo off the front of it. I bet you. I don't think that's a peel. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. I don't think that's a peel. I think that is actually the logo. Right, put that away. Don't need that. Now, I presume this is the box of many cables. And cable ties, apparently. And some screws. We've got our kettle cable, as I always like to call them, because it's just a cable that you use for plugging in a kettle. I have to drop something, you know, otherwise you're not. Are you building a PC if you don't drop something? Go. That out of there. That out of there. Don't need that. There we go. Nice standard. Oh, hey, that's pretty long. That's a good 1.5 meters. That's a good 1.5 meters. Don't accidentally short your motherboard. I hope not. How would I short it? Please tell me. How would I mistakenly short it? This is only a single mode. There is no... This is only for 240. We have a plethora of cables. We've got Molex, because you always need Molex still, which is kind of annoying on some things. Hope I don't. Okay, yeah, that's fair. You have micro ATX instead of ATX. Here is our cable we're going to use for the GPU, the 12 volt horsepower, whatever they call it, cable. Only needs 2 these cables, these style cables. So I'm going to use this. I looked online about it, and they said this takes as much power as the adapter that you get given. Oh, damn. Oh, that's scary. So I do have my laptop right here. Obviously, that's what I'm streaming on. And it is also a anti-static. So if you touch that, it's going down my plug into my system. So it's anti-staticking me as we speak. I am actually on carpet, but I have shoes on, so I shouldn't be staticking myself. So there we go. Yes, I looked online, and people are saying just use the one in the PSU box when it's available over the Nvidia version. These are usually better, apparently. I read up. I read things. PCIe cable, shouldn't be needing it, because we're not really going to have that much plugged in here. Another PCI cable. Molex. More Molex, because you never know when you need more Molex. So this is a USB-C to like fan / LED stuff, basically, and you can plug this into the back of the PSU, I believe, right there, and that lets you control everything through IQ. Well, control whatever you're plugging that into that through the IQ, through the PSU, essentially, as far as I'm aware. This is me just going by knowledge of watching people like Jay's 2 Cents and Linus Tech Tips actually doing things. CPU, need one of those. Actually, need 2 of those if we could, please, sir. Do we have 2? We've got 2 CPU cables. We need them both, thankfully. Here's the big daddy, the 24 pin motherboard connector. This is chonky, and I quite like how it is braided. The rest of them aren't braided, sleeved. You know, these sleeved. CPU. 2 for the CPU I need. Well, I don't know if I need, but there's 2 plugs for it on the motherboard, so I'm going to use them both. I don't want to. I guess it means I've got more stable power. I don't know. I honestly don't know now. and 2 SATA cables, which I also won't be using because we have a 4TB NVMe drive. Why would I ever need to have anything else? Right, that's the PSU done. I mean, last is the most central part of it all, the motherboard. Yeah, the CPU does not run through your 24 pin. CPU goes through its own power cable. Thankfully. This literally just powers motherboard and motherboard items, such as your RAM and shit like that. That's what powers it. CPU power goes directly to CPU. I know who you are, Merv, so you're fine. Here we go. The MAG X670E Tomahawk Wi-Fi. The only reason I got Wi-Fi was because the standard version wasn't available. So Wi-Fi it was. I don't need Wi-Fi. I have Ethernetter in my house. Oh, there's just a bag. Just a bag. Let's pull the bag out. I'll be using this box to run a test bench first. So I'm going to build everything on this box, plug everything in, run a test before even putting it in the case. I'm like that. We've got quick installation guides, we've got some stickers, we've got some shout out nonsense from them. Quick installation guide, oh of course it's a QR code. A couple more data SATA things. We've got M2 locker. Oh, it's for more M.2 things. And Wi-Fi antennas, which I won't be using. I might plug in still, because you never know, right? You never know. I'm going to put them over here, which I've just dropped. I just dropped all of these things. Right, box. So we're going to use this box, as I said, as a building base to build off of. But we've not looked. We've not looked. So the box is going to stay here this time. Does it look different up there? Whoa, that's in the completely wrong place, though, isn't it? It'll be over here somewhere. No. Oh, maybe. No, that's just looking in my crotch. Let's go back to the pocket cam. Let's take it out. Let's take out the box. That camera is in a bad position. So now we've got, I've not looked at this yet. There's tape on it. Dun, dun, dun. We got it. We got a beautiful looking motherboard. Surprisingly good looking, to be fair. Obviously quad channel, plenty of places for GPUs and stuff. Plenty of I/O. We've even got 2 USB-C ports, 4, 5, 6 USBs. We've even got space for doing multi-channel audio, which I should really get that set back up again. This is not focusing, is it? There we go. Multi-focusing, you can see the 2 Wi-Fi antennae, and even on display stuff, which I don't know if this... Does this have on display? I don't even know if this has on display. Who knows? But anyway, actually... Oh, that's the camera. The camera is right beside my chair. I forgot about that. Go, back down, back down. Whoa. This is going well. This is going well. Oh, that. I don't need that. I don't need that either. Remember when I said I should look, I don't care about the instructions. I should really look at the instructions. And the mounting. Where did I put the stuff for the PSU? For the... That's motherboard. That's GPU. Cooler was here. Oh no. I need all the brackets and stuff for the cooler. Because I don't know if I need to take off... Yeah, they could definitely be useful. I don't know if I need to take off these, which I probably do, considering it's going to be an AIO. I could put this over here. Oh, it's right here, but there's no instructions with it. Was there a book? Can anyone remember a book? Was there a book? Am I going daft? Like, I'm looking in the box. There's nothing in the box. Oh. Online code. God damn it. Why is there always online code? How was I'm using my phone as stuff. Installation guide. I hope this doesn't screw up OBS by turning this off. Whoop. Right, let's get an online code. Cheeky wee. Come on. Phone. Take a picture. Ah. Choose connector cable. All in one. Single connector. Yeah, that's all I need. I don't need more than one, do I? All in one instead of individual control. Where's the box? This is the bag. Bag of stuff. Let's open the bag of tricks, shall we? Wow, this mic is completely in front of me. So we've got, that's a multi-point where you can individually connect things. VRM fan, fans, and pump all can be controlled separately or together. And I presume I would just plug that into my pump fan system or CPU fan. Ooh, I've got two different places it could go. Or I could control them individually. Ooh, because I have actually got, if we have a look up in this top corner here, ooh, focus. You can see the three different headers. So we've got CPU fan, pump fan, and system fan, all right next to one another. So I suppose technically I could have all of them. I don't know what to do with... Yeah, okay, so we need to take this bit off. So, in preparation for this, I also have one of these electric screwdriver kit things. They're usually not that great, not gonna lie. They're usually pretty poor. This one's no different. However, it does have... This is all magnets. This bit here. So, once you can put screws on it. So let's... Oh, she's big. She's big. I probably should have just gotten a normal screwdriver, to be fair. PH2. Oh, I could put the stuff in there. PH2. Do we even have a PH2? You look like a PH2. You are a PH2. Let's use it. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes they do tell you where you're supposed to plug them into. This is actually giving me a choice, which I quite like. I do like that. I should maybe put these back in the box. Or I should put them in this box, so I know where they are. Yes, let's do that. Let's put them in the motherboard box once I'm done. I have been using this and I forgot to charge it, so it's actually dead. The battery's dead. The battery's dead on this thing. So right now it's just a screwdriver with a light. Cool. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, that shit confused me. I have CPU fan 2, AIO fan. So I plugged into AIO because that's what it is. But then booted let me CPU fan failure. Yeah, well, this is actually at least telling me I've got. I don't know. You know what? I'll do this. I'll do the split into all of them. Come on. I'll do the split into all of them. I'll use the three because then they've each got a point. There's a pump goes to pump, CPU goes to CPU, and system can go to system. The three fans on the front all come through here. So I think that's what I'll do. Now the graphics on here are actually showing me to connect this first before connecting the actual anything else, and it's got like a little graphic here of how to do so. So I'm going to pull this over, this very small PSU and PSU cooler even, Just shove everything. I need more space. I'm already choked up. I'm already choked up. Yeah. Right. So on the infographics, telling you to plug it in. There is this bit here, and there's like a cable route to the side of it. So I'm going to presume this can only go in one way, and it looks like that way. That feels like it's in, very well seated, and then this can come round the side here and out the face. Cool, so that can be routed. I like it, Picasso. Cool. Got that bit done. Preparation. How not to mount your AIO water cooler from Gamers Nexus. That's not handy. I'm only doing a temp fitting just now anywho. Yeah, I kind of want air exhaust. Right. Installation. Only install the mounting modules in this orientation. Let's have a look at our mounting modules. We have right, we have left, we have a bag of screws and washers, and we have a bag for D, and which is very nice. We'll have that. I don't need that. We have a bit of Arctic MX6. MX6 is half decent thermal paste. That's pretty decent that we get that included. There's another little bag of screws. Not handy. So, these guys, I see an issue. I think I need to put in the CPU first. So CPU first, before I do any of this. Because it's actually going to cover the lever. So if we have a look over here, these two mounting parts, the thing actually goes over the top of this by the looks of it. Which means it's encased. So I need to actually install my CPU next. Or first. Because I've not installed anything. Let's lift this bad boy up. Oh, I love this part. This is such a nice feeling. This out. Now, I'm going to actually stand up. Or at least move in. So, there is... Wow. As you can see, even on the black casing, there's a little triangle right in that corner. And if you look on the CPU, there's also a triangle. Not in any other corners, just in that one. So we know which orientation it's actually going in. So I'm going to block your view whilst I drop this in. I'm going to drop it in. Give it a little wiggle, make sure it's fine. Close the lid. This lid should pop off, as that. Put that back down. Keep this. Never throw these away. Never throw them away. Because you never know if you want to do anything with this motherboard, like sell it in the future. You want to keep these. And I will. I will keep mine this time. Not that I've ever sold a case before. A motherboard before. So right. But how does that mount? Can't mount there. Oh, there's little nuggets of joy to put on first. Little nugs. Let's put on these little nugs. Come on. So we've got little like nylon-y standoff things that go over. Boop, these guys. Boop. I was like, how does that work? Boop, boop, boop. We have booped them all down. Now these can be very carefully. Yep, they don't go carefully. They go on top. And then just straight up screw down. What is it? That's not a PH2 anymore, is it? That's more like a... No, it's PH2. Okay, fair enough. Don't buy this one. This one's rubbish. This driver. Yeah, I did actually think that. I thought this was very I'm just gonna snug them down. I did think it was a bit, I don't know. There's usually springy bits on these, I thought, but I guess that's just on Intel. The little springy things, you know. The little springy boys. Find the thread. So yeah, this screwdriver really needs more torque. It's called a Aeromax. Yeah, don't get it. It's useless. It doesn't even, like, this is a loose screw. This is set to max torque settings. Oh no, we're away. Oh, there we go. We did actually work that time. Take it back. It's brilliant. It's the best thing ever. See, I'm just going to one hand snug them down. Because it's bound to need to be to that height. Right? It's got to be that high off. I'm looking at the wrong screen. I was like, oh my god, where's my thing gone? It's the wrong screen I'm looking at. Yeah, they're snug. They're not going to go anywhere. Doesn't give me a torque setting. Not that I have a torque wrench with me. Now here's the question. I might put in everything else before this because I'm going to have to take this off again to put it in the case. So I might... G-Star Gaming's is streaming. So I might leave this just for now. Where's that plastic bag gone? Here it is. Put it back in here. Let's even put the original standoffs in it. The original mountain solutions. You know what? Motherboard tray thing can go in there. Why not? Why not? Yes. I didn't really think order of things through very much. So let's ram it up. Let's ram this ram in. So there is usually an easy way to see. So on one side you've got the little crappy thing. On the other side you've got a very nice bit. So 9 times out of 10 this actually faces out. So it's the seen part. Not that way, but that way. 9 times out of 10, not every time, however. The easier way is just to plop it in. Apparently these have top and bottom. And carefully look. So there is a little slitty boy right in the middle there. You can see it just in between. And it will only go in one way. Do not force too much. This is one of these cases where this label is hidden. So it goes that way around. So we shall put it in this way. Now, when I say don't force, don't push, this is where you force and push. Click, click, done. Not over force, gentle, constant force. Again, same with the next RAM stick. Now, each motherboard is slightly different. This one even says on the motherboard that these 2 slots are the first. Yeah, I know, right? It feels very... But it's done. I've seated the RAM. The RAM's done. RAM's good to go. As I said, this is DIMM A2 and DIMM B2, which is what you put in first. And there is a reason. There's actually a really cool reason. Because these are the last slots to be seen on the link, on the routes of each one. So if you think each of these 2 slots are one cable, so if you put something in this first slot, the RAM trace is going through that slot and then back up through this piece. So if there's nothing in the first slot, it's not reading anything, but it's reading everything out of this one and then goes back to the CPU and does the same on this one. However, if there is a slot here, it's reading in here and then could get lost in the second one. That is my mild knowledge of why RAM goes into second slots, not into the first 2 slots. That's my knowledge. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's my TED talk. Right, let's get the SSD in, the Nvme SSD. We have actually got heat spreaders already on these bad boys, so you are not as big as that. You look tiny. Tiny. Ugh. You're also very tough. Yeah, I know what you mean when you're wanting to force things. It's the same really with putting this thing down. It always feels very, huh, I'm breaking everything. So I've got pre-installed standoffs. Thank you. This bad boy is just like a little lock on it. Let's bring that up to the cards. So as we can see, CPU's installed, RAM's installed, but we've got these little guys here. This is just a little spinny boy that locks in your Nvme. How cool is that? Why is this new? It's not new, I suppose, now. Why hasn't this always been done? So we've got a little thermal pad. Another peel. I always like a peel. That felt a bit staticky. I'm going to touch my motherboard. Touch the laptop because that felt a bit staticky. Ha. And same underneath. Always remember. Now, here's a question. For all who are actually listening. On this, I have got the paper, yeah, on both sides. Whoop. Got the papery stuff, which is actually a bit of a heatsink spreader kind of thing. Do we take this off, or do we leave it on? Should this be removed, or should it just be stayed on? It's a heat spreader. I'm going to wait to see if someone in chat will reply to that. That's if you can hear me, of course. No idea. Cool, we'll leave it on. I'm relatively knowledgeable with these things, and I've never seen anything contrary to the saying. So we just give this a little shove with the thumb in, pucker it in, and then which way around do you go? You go that way around. That's it. That's installed in Nvme. There's no booklet. It's just that. That's what came in the box. Also, my motherboard is also a digital book thing. Manual, that's the word. Digital manual. So we don't have that either. Because I had the... Yeah, I should really look at that. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Let's put it on. I mean, it's another heat spreader, right? It can't be that. It can't be bad for it. Heat spreadering the heat spread? Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, who's ever had an overheating Nvme? Oh wait, me. I have. Tucker that down. You're not in. That's pretty cool. This is actually going down onto the other standoff. Snug that bad boy down. So I have actually also made new Windows 11 install media on my laptop from before as well. So I don't have to panic about not having Windows 11 installed. I should have actually just put it straight up onto this. Oh, why did I do that? That sounds like that would have been sensible. That's not. As we know, that's me. Very sensible man. That's my superpower name. Very sensible man. So SSD installed, RAM installed. Should we... Yeah, but at the same time, it's Windows 11. You know, Windows 11 is the least adopted Windows of all time. Ever. Including 98, including XP. Well, not XP was pretty well adopted. 95? Pfft. The least adopted is fucking Windows 11. Yep. More adopted than Windows 11. Which is bonkers. It's because of the upgrade necessities. You need to have certain Oh, we've missed a peel. You need to have certain... Yeah, Millennium was ass, but so was Vista. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Right, well, yeah, let's do this. I want to test boot this. I want to test boot the whole thing, okay? I think that's the wise thing to do. I've been told by multiple YouTubers that that's the wise thing to do. Oopsie daisy. And I've never done it in the past. I'm going to be honest. I have never bothered to do this. Yeah, even Vista. But Vista was like... So Windows 11 laptops are actually only still relatively new. You can still go out and buy Windows 10 laptops. Yeah, I've actually gotten used to the center-aligned taskbar now. The start button, which is wild in the mildest of senses. I mean, well, I just never thought I would have done, but I do. And it's nice. So, okay, that goes down. Right. I am going to apply... Yeah, you see, I did to start off with, but then I had to reinstall Windows 11. This is now the third time I've had to reinstall Windows 11 due to hardware, not software. And so I just thought, you know what, I can't be bothered changing everything every time I do it. So I didn't. Here we go. Time to put on some of my Arctic MX6 stuff. Now, do we do P? Do we do P? Do we do P size? Do we do X? What are we doing? We're doing penis? Should we put a penis on it? Should we draw a penis? Should we draw a penis on my AMD? No, that's bad luck. Let's P size it. Boop. There we go. We've got enough to do that again. We've P size daubed it. P size daubed it. Now, I'm going to put on the AIO. I forgot what it was called for a second there. My mind went blank. We're going to put on the AIO. So I've still got the instructions here. So let's do it the other way around. Even further in. Yeah, all the way around. There we go. So, we've actually got a peel on the bottom that it says to take off. We take it off. Oh, look at that shiny bit of copper. Shiny, shiny. Now, place it down. I could have peeled that. Okay, never mind. So there is actually little screws in there already. I think it says down. Does it say down? Oh god, which way am I putting this? Yeah. Yeah, down. That's really annoying. Those cables go the wrong way. Those cables should really go up. Okay, fair enough. Whatever. It really looks weirdly offset, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. We have contact. We have contact. Where did I put my... Where did I put... Where... Oh, put it back in its... I put it back in its holster. Oh, my days, it's the wrong bit. Who put the wrong bit in there? Who's been using the screwdrivers? Put the wrong bit back in it. Other side. Screw down as well. There's just 2 screws. That's mental. Like, to me, that's mental anyway. There's no chance this is gonna. Yeah, no, I think so. Is this even screwing in? I might have overscrewed this one. Let's loosen this off just a touch. Ah, yeah, see. Yep. Overscrewed one side. Don't tighten one side down too much. Is even that too much? My days. Oh. not gonna lie, not a lot of legs on these things. Not a lot of screwing able to be done. Yeah, but if I did it the other way around, where's the... That'll be upside down. You've got to have the label the right way around, and it can only go that way. So it needs to be that way. Is there a... Am I doing something stupid here? Put down, screw in. And go back and forth. Put down, screw in. It seems like it should be straightforward. Yeah, that side's still not in. Oh, I think I've got it. I think I've got it this time. So this plate here, if you can really can't see it very well, there's a plate here in between these bits, and it has actually got like wings that are up. So I'm presuming that's going to be the tensioner part. Okay, I can see a mild bit of, I don't know why I turned around as if I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to you guys, but I'm not, you're not in the room with me. I can see a little bit of squeeze out, so I'm going to presume I've got enough of a pea-sized amount on. How tight? The offset mounting, oh, that's the wrong stuff. I mean, I can definitely see squeeze out. On one hand, I don't want to over tighten. Yeah, I don't have any things like that, so it's fine. Okay, that's snug. That's snug. That's bound to be. That's not going anywhere. That's snug. Right, next step, peel. Peel and touch component so I do not spark anything out. Oh, excuse me. Now it wants me to put in, now as I said before, this thing's actually a fan. You can see it in there, in the little spinny fanny boy somewhere there. And it's also magnetic and with pogo pins, so it should just do that. There we go. How cool is that? So let's then I shouldn't care about cable management right now, but I'm just going to put these over here. So let's actually plug these in. Let's get the CPU fan in first. Where's that? So we've got VRM, fan, and pump. Oh god, which one would be which then? Should I put CPU fan as fan? Or should that be system fan? No, system fan should be VRMs. So let's do that. Let's do CPU. No, because the VR... you know what? The hell with it. Let's do it that way. Can always be changed later. Pump into pump. VRM into VRM. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cable management later. Now, we want to... Shani! Saki! How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Ugh. We want to get a wee bit of wiring done now. So let's just put you there. I do actually have, like, underneath my desk just here a full whack of extensions. No, I do have a case, but I'm doing the case is the north. The fractal north case. It's behind me. But for now, I want to do a test out of case. Test boot. Make sure it goes into the BIOS, and then just on off. After that, goes into the case. In case you didn't know. Ow. So I do actually have a squadron. I think it's called. I think it's called a squadron of plugs. Squadron of plugs. Right underneath me here. And a surge protector. So So she's a chunky cable. She's a chunky cooker cable. Let's get that plugged in. Oh, there we go. And let's get some hooks up. Hook up. Realistically, we're wanting CPU, 24, and GPU, because that's what we need. That's everything. That's actually everything we need. That's all we've got in this, isn't it? Wow. Motherboard. Cool. So we've got 24 pin motherboard. I'm going to put in little guy first, then big guy in. Those are very nice, clicky. Very clicky. And this guy can only go in one way, hopefully. Don't break anything now. Click. You heard the click there? Wasn't just me? Click. My room's a mess now. This whole computer room's a mess. What's that? Yeah, what's that? Oh, that's the stuff I just used. PCIe, USB-C, SATA, CPU. I've got two CPUs. I'm going to put both power ones in because you never know. We won't actually unbox the case either. So we'll unbox the case after this. After I give it a wee cheeky test boot, we will see what happens. So CPU in up here. Block 1 and CPU block 2. So where does my... Can I take them off both that same place? I think I can. Let's do that. This is not going to be clean. This is not going to be... Ah. He says as he knows very well. Can you guys still hear me? I can't tell. I think so. I haven't got OBS up anymore. I kind of do. CPU. CPU. God, that was crunchy. Crunchy CPU. What's that? It's PCIe. No, we can't. Have I just been talking to nothingness for a while? Can you hear me now? Or were you guys just taking the piss? The fuck? Yep. I got that after I... Yep. Taking the piss. It's maybe a British phrase, I suppose. Never thought about it that way. Making a fool of me. Making a fool out of me. Right. Okay, here it is. What the hell is this? Oh, that's... Oh, I better put that back in that bag. That is for the single case fan thing. Move that down. So, yes, I know. I did realise after I was like, but then how could you type anything if you couldn't hear me? I'm smart, honest. I'm smart. Out of the case, just to do a quick test. Test boot first. If I can get it into the BIOS, then shut back down. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I just want to test boot it. You don't even have a bloody switch on you, do you? I'm going to have to jump the cables. Ugh, hate doing that. Anyway, I'm going to use the cable from Corsair rather than Nvidia, because that's what I've been told to do, so I'm going to do it. So we've got another... Which one should I put it in? PCIe? I've got... Don't know which ones. I don't know which ones. I suppose it doesn't matter. I suppose it doesn't matter. Ugh. These are crunchy. There we go. Crunchy. And you go that way around. Yeah, I thought so, yeah. There's a lot of PCIe slots on this one. And I'm very cautious, knowing how these have been... These cables are apparently very delicate. Cool. Now I might actually steal this monitor I've got over here. Hope it doesn't break things. Oh, actually, do I actually have my HDMI? Oh no, I have an HDMI here. Change of plan. Change of plan. So I have actually got a TV up above. Just up here. Which I'm going to try and plug it into. Because I do actually have an HDMI. You can go over there. Yes, they are screens. Well noticed, Saki. I actually cannot remember how big they are. They are a certain size of screen that is used for pictures. 1440p. I think they're 32-inch curved. I think they might be bigger. That's what she said. Now, although I do have a 42-inch TV above me, oh, there it is, the remote. Ah, here we go. Oh, that was you got a right face full of me there. Yeah, here we go. Back over here. You don't need to see that much of me. TV on. Let's get this plugged in to the one and only HDMI port. HDMI port plugged in. Now, I'm only wanting to get to the BIOS. I'm not wanting to do much more than that. God, I cannot remember what pins is what. Right, motherboard. Where's the motherboard box? Did anyone see where I threw the motherboard box? Oh, I'm using it. I need the QR code off of your box. Where are you? Don't tell me you're underneath. For crying out loud. Who puts QR codes? Ooh. I've not been a massive fan of ultra wide screens to this point, but having two monitors, I suppose, is not much any different than having an ultra wide. So awesome. This is going to be near impossible to do. I can see the QR code on the bottom. Come on. Come on. Read it. Read it. Ah no, don't close it. I closed it by mistake. Read the QR code. No. Come on. There. Whew. Depends how you look at it, go you. Right. MSI, Tomhawk, PDF. It's a PDF, so I get to actually have it. I don't need it online. All I need is my pin layouts. Pin layout. Here we go. Pin layout. Power switch is 2, 2, 2, and 3. Cool. So it should be the two next to the space. Should be those two. Cool. Let's get. I was going to say I don't see any lights, but nothing's RGB, so there isn't any lights. Yeah, two monitors is super ultra wide when you think, especially this size. They are ridiculously wide, and these are slightly curved as well to go across in front of me. So that, yeah, indeed. Okay, TV's on. Let's Nothing happened. Did I turn you on? Turned you on. Plugged you in. Did plug you in. You guys are in. I'm going to put this into a dedicated socket. Sorry if you can see my butt crack. Unless you like it, then no apologies. Free show. Nothing's happening. What have I done wrong? There's no lights or anything. Like this fan's not even spinning up or anything. There's nothing. Yeah, I did. Double check. Yeah. Yeah, it's on. One at the wall. Definitely on at the wall. Like, have I got a dead? Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. There looks to be a light thing here, but it's not even blinking. Have I got a dead PSU? Right, so I'll put the motherboard in. Again, motherboard can only go in one way. Click, plugged. Click, plugged. Both are plugged in. Nothing. Oh, my light. Oh, no, I've got a light. I've got a light in my GPU. Which is odd because I don't have it plugged in. Yeah, I'll power on the Mobo. Ah! Ha! Ha ha ha! We got power! We got power! We got power! Yes! We got fans spinning, we've got lights, we've got action. Does the 7800X, does that have an onboard graphics? I think it does, doesn't it? Let's, very carefully. Very carefully, without blowing shit up, plug it in. Does it? I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember now. Man, I've just got boxes thrown everywhere. AMD. Nothing's coming up on the monitor, but that doesn't mean... Yeah, it does, yeah. Okay, so I've got it plugged in to the TV. But from my memory, AMD has to do like a couple of startups and shutdown, doesn't it, for training? It does like a memory train cycle, then things like that. Maybe. It's been a while. Anyone want to read that? So I've got nothing on the TV, nothing on the radio. So right now it's just saying nothing connected. But that could still be fine. We could still be fine. Because that just, it could be doing its memory cycling. Oh no, it'll do bugger all because CPU's not plugged in. Yeah, my CPU's not plugged in. So let's... Yeah, without it plugged in, that's not getting any power. So it can't do anything. So let's shut it down and plug in my CPU, right? Yeah, are we agreeing on that? Do we agree that's what I should do? Okay, stuff at my feet. I'm standing up now. I'm standing up. Done with sitting down. Yeah, because it needs a CPU to go into the BIOS, doesn't it? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Maybe. Kind of. It won't start without CPU, will it? No. So I'm going to shut it down. Yeah. And I'm going to plug in CPU. You get out of my way. Get out of my face. CPU. CPU. Back on. We got lights. We got power. So the CPU's plugged in. The motherboard's obviously plugged in. Right, so it might even need to put the GPU in as well. Even if I'm only running on... Even if I'm only running on trying to get the BIOS on. Right. You might be right. You might be right, because... Ooh! The fan just kicked in. I have got little lights here. What are the little lights? The little light says DRAM, CPU, boot. I've got a boot light on. Well, I've got a boot light on the side of the CPU, the motherboard even. Wow, this is so freaking handy. This thing is 445 pages long. And I'm not really sure it's saying anything that I need to know. Tell me what the lights. Tell me lights. Easy debugging LED. Can I see more easy debugging LED, please? I mean, it says boot. Right, okay. I'm shutting it down and I'm plugging in the GPU. And I'm going to put this back into the GPU. I could have unplugged the GPU. That probably would have been the most sensible thing to do. Let's put them in. here. Power again. On. Cool, it's running this time. We've got power. We've got our boot LED. No, oh no, we've got stuff on the TV. We've got boot. Hold on. Where is it? Oh no, not the face. I didn't want face detection. We've got a boot screen. We've got boot. Can't tell because that light. Turn that light off for a second. Boop. It's not that light. It's another light. That light. We got boot screen. Woo! Let's go. Here we go. Sitting at a nice, comfy 4.2 gigahertz. Apparently, I don't know if that's good or not. You've got nothing connected to you, but we've got boot. We've got boot. Holy shit! We've got boot. Right. Now, shut it all down again and have to put it into a case. Cool. That's off. Unplug everything. Out of both sides of everything. Let's turn that light back on. Looks dark now without it. There we go. Cool! I'm so happy. I am over the moon. There we go. Now, the difficult task of getting everything back out again. Go. GPU extracted. The great thing is we know it's now working. Yeah? Everything we bought is working. Motherboard cable, and that's all we need. These are all the cables we actually need. Because SSD built in, don't need cables. CPU, motherboard, and graphics card. That's it. Now, what are the chances are I don't need to take this out to install it in this case? Fingers crossed. So let's unbox the case, because we've not actually done that yet either. I'm going to take this and put it onto my chair, I think. Oh, my days, it's heavy. Why is everything heavy? Right. Can you all still hear me over there? You all still good? Yeehaw. Yar. Cool. Right. Big ticket item thing. The case. So it looks like we've got a box in here. The North accessories. I am from Scotland, I'm quite north. Some screws. And what looks to be a fan mounting to go on somewhere. With the latches, that's interesting. Don't know where that goes on. Some form of fan mounting. We'll figure that out in a minute. So I got the black case with the sort of mahogany styled wood. Just one case, in case you didn't know. Oh, he's like a pro. He's like a pro. Oh my days. Yeah, this is going to be your full screen. The camera's too close. Back in there. Oh, the book. I need that. The books. Let's get all this off. Oh, I'm very staticky now. That's the PSU I've now turned it on and I'm touching it to earth myself there. That made me very staticky. I don't like that. We don't want to be staticky. Cool. Cool. This is a really nice looking case. Look at it. This is a beautiful case. Holy smokes. That wood with the brass finishing. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful. Let's chuck this box over there. Oh my god. There's so many boxes everywhere. Cool. Let's dismantle. We've got top. Which, yeah, take off. Oh my god! Oh my god, in the Himmel. Oh, there's another wee accessory case. I'm going to guess 2.5mm drive bay screws, cable ties, and screws. Cool, thank you. Thank you, Fractal. Why put thumb screws on if you can't unscrew them? My biggest annoyance in all modern cases that have thumb screws, obviously. If you didn't have thumb screws, it's not okay, it's not a problem. Oh! Ah, yeah, see, I bet that accessory can fit onto the front of this grate here. So I got the mesh siding rather than a glass panel, which is going to be underneath anyway. So I bet you can fit that on here if you want to mount more fans. Which is an interesting idea. Don't know if I will. I've got a lot of fans. Tons. 3 around there. Let's take the back panel off as well. Back panel, the one that everyone knows doesn't matter because no one ever sees it. It hides. It's hidden. Back panel off. Now, so my idea is to put in AIO in the front here. So I do have excuse me. Aha! This front section just comes off. How cool is that? So you can take this front section off, it's got a wee mesh, your dust extraction, and access to two 140? Well, they're 140s, aren't they? Very nice. Very nice indeed. These will come out because my AI was going in here. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but just to let you know, I'm unscrewing screws. In case you wondered what I'm doing, I'm unscrewing screws. And removing 2 fans. So the case came with 2 fans pre-installed in the front, 2 140s, I think they're 140s. They're big fans. AI what? Sorry, I messed up. Did I say AI? AIO? Oh, AIO. Very good. It's everywhere nowadays, AI. Oh. In my day, it used to just be farmers with their EIO. That's a good one. That's a good one. Gonna have to use that one again. I just thought of it. They're EIO. That's kind of funny. Yeah, okay. On my print farm, it was an AIO. There we go. 2 140 fans. I think I will reuse these guys because they're kind of good fans. Unless I just use all the fans I have. I don't know. Let's destroy the current cable management. Do these go into any sort of a So these just get bundled together. They're not actually connected to a controller. Oh, there is a controller though. We do have a fan controller up the top there. And just up here looks to be a fan controller. So these are actually daisy chainable. Well, yeah, they look like they would be daisy chainable. Good fans. Nice looking fans. Very pretty in my mind. No rubber though. They are... It's just hard plastic. It could make noise. So as I said, I do have a box full of fans. Some of them might need to be dusted down. Those are the NZXT out of the old case. Don't want to use them. Then I've got these easy DIY fab fans. Now these are the ones I used before. Well, actually, I just installed them. I do need... There's 5 of them. Do I need them? This is the case. This is what I'm going on about. Do I put those... Do I put those two 140s on the top? And just put a normal one on the back? So the front's going to be actually the exhaust, is it? No, which way around am I going to put this? You don't really want the front of the exhaust, do you? You realistically want... You normally want the front to be the intake. So you kind of want the airflow to go like that, so it's passing through the components which are over here. So normally you'd want your front to be intake, which would mean I'd have to turn all the fans around. Can I be bothered turning fans around? Not sure. I'm not sure. Not sure if I can. Not sure if I can be bothered. I'm not sure. So this is fan controller. This is power switch. USB 3.1. USB 3. USB 2. No, HD audio. HD audio. Oh yeah, I've got HD audio. Look at that. What I'm actually thinking of doing is getting the motherboard in. Let's get the motherboard in. Actually, I might want to take, there's 2 hard drive drawers in there. This looks to be holding one of the cable ties down. Just have one captive screw. Captive thumb screw that you can never. Captain thumb screw. Yeah, I'm gonna take it out. Yeah, I'm gonna take it out. Leave it in the box. I don't need it. I'm not gonna have hard drives in here. I've got a server for that. Got a server for that. This is just an open space. There we go. That. Yeah. Oh, can I be bothered turning it around? I would need to turn all these fans around. No, wait. Oh, I'm going to have to put... Right. Let's put this down on its flat. The laptop's in the way, of course it is. And let's drop in the motherboard. Actually, this is where the other camera might come in a bit handier, if I'm honest. Don't disconnect. This one. This camera, which is slightly worse. That's where this one comes in handier though, I would say. Let's drop in the motherboard first. Why are you not focusing? Have you been changed to not focus? Properties. Configure. You won't let me configure. Never mind. Yeah, let's drop in the motherboard. I'm gonna quickly de-static myself. Oh no, the thing's over here. Camera control. Ah, autofocus. Apply. There we go. Okay. Opened up on the wrong screen. I'm going to de-static myself first. Then I'm going to carefully drop in El Motherboardo. It's not to hold on to. Where's the middle standoff? I usually hang things on the middle standoff. Oh, there it is. It's down there. Ha-ha! So then that would be that way round, which makes these fans, yeah, exhausts, not intakes. Well, poo. They need to be the other way around. It needs to be an intake rather than an exhaust, doesn't it? Does it? Does it need to be? Oh. There you go. What are you complaining about, Merv? It's. I hit the screen with the AIO, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Does it matter? Here's the thing. Here's the question. We've all heard it from Steve at Gamers Nexus. We've all seen the air tests. Does it matter if I put this to exhaust? Doesn't matter. I feel like the centre airflow should come in and through across the other components and then out again. Well, why can't I go that way? Why can't I pull in here and extract there? What difference does it make? There's a lot of fan stuff to take off. I can't be bothered with that. That's far too much work for me. It's not, but I can't be bothered, really. Right, screw it. Hey, guess who never checked to see if his AIO fits in this case? It does fit in. It does fit in. It does fit in. Hey, Wilder's Tech. Yeah. Oh, the rad at the top? Do you think? No, because this only takes a 240. This is a 360. The rad at the very top is only for 240. Yeah, I understand that concept. Ugh, fine. I'll turn all the fans around. Fine. Who puts all the screws in their fans anyway? Right? Am I right? Am I right? It's not just me? Yeah, unfortunately the case on the top only takes a 240. It makes the most sense of having it up there, I know, but yeah, don't put them up there. Don't put them in the way. That's a bad idea. I'll put them there. Anyway. Hopefully flipping them is straightforward. Yeah, it's, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. I'm not possible here though. This rad is 360. 240 spacing on the top of this case. And I ain't buying another rad because I've already got one. Yeah. I don't need to put all these screws back in again, do I? Let's say no. Let's say I don't, because 2's fine. 2's enough. 2's always enough. You don't need 4 screws to hold these in. You guys can't see what I'm doing now. Still just undoing screws. Now, these are daisy chained, by the way. These. So if I can flip over. I might pull a little bit. Might be fine. Might be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Time to totally put all the screws in and not miss any, because I'll always put all the screws back in. So I'm mounting the AIO to the front of the case. You can't really see there. So I've got the front of the case here. So the AIO is going in there, basically. So the two pipes at the top, obviously, and that's where it has to go. It's the only place it can go, this specific one. Just because of its size, and the case is small, and I'll just drop that on the motherboard. So if you're wondering why I'm doing this in such an awkward way, it's because I've already put the motherboard in and I dropped a screw. That screw's gone. I can only put two in each now, for sure. I did the test boot on the outside already, so it's already test booted. Yeah, I'm pulling from the front. Hence what I'm doing just now, turning around the fans, because they were pre-installed, but set to extract, not pull, not intakes. So now I am setting them up as intakes. Hopefully that's what I'm doing, and not messing everything up. Yeah, I know it probably wouldn't have made much difference, but it's just the direction of airflow going across the other components. It just, I wasn't going to. I was going to leave them the way they were, but that's them done. That's them switched around. Didn't take much time, realistically. Now I might have to take the motherboard back out again. I might, I mean I do. I'll have to take it out again, so I can what are you jamming on? Now I don't know what I'm doing, because it's very difficult to fit this in. Yeah. Take this back out for a second. Put it down on its box. That just moves. Oh, it can come out. Haha! This plate can come out. That seems actually quite handy. So I can see what's happening. Might be able to put it in. This is I'm kind of stretching the abilities of this case right now, I think. There we go. There we go. She's in, boys. She's in. We got contact. She's in. Eagle's landed. Eagle has landed. Revers. I don't know what revers are, Merv. You've lost me at that one. But we're in. Insert 90s hacker music. We're in. Now to figure out which ones are my motherboard screws. Oh, we also need fan screws. Don't we? We need the screws for mounting the fans. My AIO bag. Where's my AIO bag? It's screws in there for the fans, for the I/O. Why is there so many bags of screws? Surely, looks like it'll just be these. These ones. No, this is not cabin content. Cabin content is only on one channel on the Discord. That's it. There's nowhere else is there channel. Nowhere else is there any. Nowhere else is there any. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. We've got the actual motherboard in the case, up here, and I've got the AIO over here. The light's actually behind me, so sorry if it's bad lighting. A bunch of what? A bunch of screws? I bet you do. I don't know what screws I've just picked up now. What? Oh, these are the motherboard. What? Obviously I'm going to install every single motherboard screw. I will not only put in 4 screws to hold the motherboard in. I will put in every single one of them. Do tubes fit in down positions? You mean to have the tubes coming out and going down to the bottom, down here? Let's move away from the lights. Down here. Probably not on this case actually, but I wouldn't do that anyway, as it's better for the pump to be below the top of the tubes. That's a Gamer Nexus thing. He told us. He told me. So can you see what I'm doing? Oh, that's just blowing everything out. Well, I can really see what I'm doing though now. That was really blowing out for you though. Turn that back off. Always good to have a torch nearby. Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why. So this is the top of the case, obviously. So yeah, that's why they're that way around. Wait, there's something wrong happening here. Guys, help. There's something wrong. I'm putting in all the screws. What am I doing? Oh. The magnet in this is too weak. Oh my days, that one's not getting a screw. That one's definitely not getting the screw. Yes, I've got a 360 rad though, Swans. Oh, that's a long way. 360 rad doesn't fit on the top. Only a 240. Oh, where did that screw go? Oh no. Oh no, that screw disappeared. Find that one in a minute. Oh my days. My hands are too big for this. Why are computers so small and dainty and tiny? I am not small, dainty, or tiny. Definitely got to find that screw before I do anything else. There she blows! That motherboard's held in. We don't need more. We don't need more. That's it. That's fine. Screws! Ones. There we go. AIO mountain screws. I really wish it would have like a little baggie, because it'd be better. Pocket cam. Let's screw in the rad, because it's so awesome, man. It's rad. He's so funny. You'll have a lot of fun getting the front AIO plugged in. I've already done it. Already done it, mate. It's all plugged in. These the right screws? These the right screws? These might not be the right screws. These are the wrong screws. That's what I'm doing. Wrong screws. Why give me a bag with 30,000 screws and not give me the right ones? Oh yeah, but I've already plugged them in. I plugged them into the motherboard a while ago. So hey, that's an interesting fact. It's quite tight. The not a lot of clearance having a 360, even though it says 360s are very able to be installed. I'm going to say just able to be installed. This is kind of tight. Kind of tight. I want max gaming potential, so I needed a 360. That's fine. That's not going anywhere. I should have probably put washers on. I didn't. That's not going anywhere. Cool. So as you can see, yeah. Very hard to see, but cables are already installed. I used the three. I've got 3 wires to go from the 3 different plugs up there. So installed all 3. CPU, that was all plugged in before I put it in, because I did do a test boot out of case. I had it lying on the cardboard box and did a test boot, so I know it's all working. Ah, my light! It's knocked over my light. There wasn't much resistance to it. You could say it was kind of light. Although has that helped? Oh, that has actually kind of helped, dropping the light. Cool, you can actually see slightly better now that it fell over. Yeah, so we've got the 3 cables up here that are already in. Now, what I want to do is put cables in. Before putting GPU in, I'm going to put cables in. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I might actually take some of these out as well. I don't think you actually need the top slot out. I think it's usually the other ones. I think it's usually the other 2. I'm going to take these out. Do you mean AIO? Did you get a 240 AIO once? So they're out. Let's plug in the case plugs into anything we need. So what have we got in the case? We have got 3.1, 3 HD audio and front panel. Cool. So front panel. Sneak that in there. Why not? That's actually a cable routing more place for cable ties. I think I could sneak them in there. If it would stop going behind the cake. They can go in there. Sort that out later. Where is... Oh, it's up there. Okay, so you go through upper slot? Yeah, upper slot. Now where's my 3 point? My 3's down there. So my 3 goes down and up in there. Not that we'll ever use it. HD audio, probably at the other end, is it? HD audio. It's down here. Cool. So we'll get back in. You're sitting on the laptop. So we've got our. This is the 3.1. This is like USB-C, I suppose, technically. And it goes in here. Now, does it go a way around? That'd be funny if it does. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. She seems a bit stiff. Let's turn it around. It has a way around. It's good to know. 3.1 has a way around. Yeah, the front panel shouldn't be that hard, as long as it's standard layout. We've got power switch and power LED. So power switch shouldn't matter which way around it goes. It goes in those two there. And I'm pretty sure the power LED is the one's just next to it. But I'm going to double check by opening up the motherboard, book, power LED, which is what those two were, really not. Power LED. Now they do have a plus and a minus, and I think that's plus should be that side. Yep. God, these are the fiddliest blasting things in the world, aren't they? And there, and there. Very nice. Front panel done. The power LED does, but the switch doesn't matter which way around it goes. For intake outtake on the fans, I can't open that video just now. Well, I could, but I'm not going to open that video just now. It was Steve from Gamers Nexus that did all of his tests that said you should always put in on an AIO, it should go to the top. He did tests. I'm not going to argue with Steve from Gamer Nexus. HD audio, again, probably never use it. Let's get that plugged in there, done. USB 3, let's get that bad boy plugged in there. It's not the greatest place. That's fine, that's in. Now, I would say, oh, yes, yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry, I thought you meant the pipes should be on the bottom. Apologies, I must have got that the wrong way around. Apologies, my friend, I thought you meant the other way. Not a problem. Yes, should always be at the top, even if it's up, top mounted, but you can at the side as long as the pipes are at the top. Yes. Yeah, M.2 is already installed that. Behind this guy here, that's the wee heat spreader. Yeah, already put that in. I've been streaming now for, where's the time? Almost 2 hours. I've almost been 2 hours at this. So I did an unboxing to start off with, so because I didn't even open any of these things. Unboxing was a good half hour or so more. So I think now PSU and PSU cables. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to plug in the cables in here on this side, and then poke them through, and then route them on the other side, I think. Because you need two CPU. There's a nice wee CPU loop. You can kind of just half see it up there. So I can put it through there. Because I've only got like 3 cables coming through. I've got my graphics card, my CPU power, and my motherboard power. That's all I've got. Because I've not got any SATA drives. I've got a server with all my mass storage. I've got 4 terabyte Nvme. So I don't need that. So it's going to be more simple. So let's poke these through. Let's park it. Oh my god, what's happened there? Is that weird? Is that camera weird for you guys? That looks weird for me. What the fuck's happened? Hello. Is that weird? Is that weird? Okay, that's not just me. Okay, it's obviously, yeah, I don't know where. Ooh. Yeah, I'm still running 1 gig. I don't have any big enough files to realistically worry about needing 2.5 quite yet. you guys are going to have a crappy view now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually turn this camera off and on again and see if that helps. Might have been on for too long. I'm going to turn that camera on and off again. Back to there. She's feeling rather warm. That's a Pocket, Osmo Pocket 3. Let's see what happens. Turn it back on. God damn it. Pocket 3 properties. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. Back. We're back. So, I'm going to feed this through this big lump here. Plug in my motherboard. What kind of... okay. Yeah, I know that feeling. I live in the arse end of nowhere in Scotland. I get no internet speed, basically, is the nicest way to put it. Yeah, there's just no power, no speed at all. That is what it is. Yeah, but the cost of that though, the latency of that, it's not really much. It's not better, really. We've got a nice wee cutout up here for my CPU, which is nice. Let's put them the right way around. I know I just said I was feeding them through from the other side, but this hole's hard to see. That's what she said. Let's just get CPU power. Click. And there's actually two plugs for CPU. I'm going to use both of them. It's a 7800X 3D. Nice. Yeah, I have thought about Starlink, if I'm honest, just with how poor my speeds are where I live. I don't want to give Muskie any more money than he already has. he's not my favourite type of person. So, graphics card, you come out there. Question: do I put this down or do I put it through there? I think I put it through there, don't I? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put graphics cards through here. I think I might. These have got zip ties on them. I don't like them. I don't like the zip ties. I'm going to 3D print some cable combs, I think. Where's my snips? Flush snips. Yeah, I'm going to print some cable combs. Yeah, it's bloody expensive. Oh God, please don't snip a cable. Please don't snip the cable. Be very gentle. Yeah, just want to get rid of that. Didn't look that nice. So that'll come up into there. Yeah, that'll be kind of sideways. It's going to be as good as you can get. I mean, I could put it down through here. And it's going to be down in the face. I'm thinking ahead here. I'm trying to think ahead. Cable combs. Yes. They are not 99p. Actually, they're probably less than 99p when I think about it. Because I'm 3D printing them. I've done a lot of 3D printing actually this past couple of days. What did I make? I made a 3D printed this phone stand with a charger hole access to it. It's actually really cool. I quite like it. Single piece, no supports, really cool. I 3D printed a couple of useful things in the sense of actually needing them. These guys, they don't look quite unassuming, but they're actually for cupboards. They're little clips that holding a cupboard closed. I needed them for a job. Cool, right? Anyway, besides the point. Also 3D printed a bottle opener, like a beer bottle opener. You sort of poop and pull it out and it takes the cap off for you. That's all besides the point. I'm building a PC Let's put this PSU in now. Let's turn it around, and the cable falls out. That's what we wanted to see. Oh, I just knocked off all of these screws. Somebody's phoning me on Messenger. I'll ignore that. Okay, I did answer the call. Because I've got 17 missed messages from a friend asking if I'm coming down for a beer. Oh, dearie me. It's his birthday today, so I really should. We're going to finish this, though. We're finishing this, then I'll go for beers. So, what was I doing? Where did I put this? Oh, my days. Hey, guys, did you see where I put the cage? I've taken this off whilst I've answered a phone call, and I've put it down, and I don't know where. I actually don't know where I put it. To my left. So I've got my graphics card. Oh no, it's fallen on the ground. It's fallen on the ground. It's fine, I've got it. I've got it, I've got it, I've got it, I've got it. Jesus. Now, oh, we're definitely having the fan down. Definitely having the fan down. These were AIO screws. I need case screws. Do I have any case screws? I don't have case screws. I suppose it doesn't actually matter, does it? Dropped it again. Look, I've not had a PC now for 2.5 years. I've been running, no, 2 years. Running a laptop, yes. You could argue it's fine. That's motherboard. Oh, I mean, a screw's a screw, isn't it? Actually, no. It's not motherboard. It should be PSU, shouldn't it? No, it's case. I don't know where the box of stuff for the case were. Is this it? Oh, this is it here. This is the new. Ha ha ha. No. I have not had a beer since last Saturday. Thank you very much, Mr. Scotsman drinks all the time. Yeah. Racist. That is obviously a joke. That is obviously a joke. What about whiskey? Well, whiskey's just water to us, so it's, you know. Whiskey is water of life, so it doesn't count. And for those untrained, that is actually what whiskey means. The water of life. It's kind of like in the Lion King, where you had the circle of life, but in Scotland it's the water of life. and you're all pissed falling off a big cliff. It must be because I'm on camera or something, guys, but I'm actually screwing in all the screws here. I don't know what's wrong with me. There's something wrong. I should not be screwing in every screw. My board. Right, here we go. Putting in the PSU 1000 watt Corsair HX100i. I will be going down to have a drink, by the way, just to let you know. So after I build this, I'll have to download stuff anyway. So, but you know, right, right. PSU. Oh, frickin' Egypt! I was meant to plug in the things. Ah, you div. You tit. You absolute tit. Right. Okay. This is going to be more tricky than I wanted it to be. Whoa, you bastard. Right. Time to plug in the power supplies. Cables. This is why you put them in the PSU first. Yeah. You're right, I've got to go to it. To me, he's more than just a brother anyway as well. What time is it anyway? Oh, it is almost 8. Good lord. Right, this is going to be fun. I'm going to get them in. I will do this. What's the tip? What's the tip, Swant? Isn't that the problem everyone has? The length of your cables is always an issue. Cool. It's the size of my hands that are the issue. Come on. I've got big hands. Yeah, but the case. I'd have to have then slid it in weird. Whose bright idea was this? There we go. Motherboard plugged in. Whew. Right, now CPU. One and two. Now GPU. I've not got that plugged in at least, so it's looser. Yep. Yep. Cool. GPU, CPU, motherboard, in. Now, not fully. Oh, there's not a lot of space for it to go in there. I'll put it through the side. I was wanting to put it through the underneath, but there's not actually a lot of space now. So a little bit there, I suppose, it could have gone through. Cutting my hand. This will be cleaned up in a future episode. He said so convincingly to himself. Right. GPU. GPU can now get installed. So let's do it. That's cracked open. Ho ho! Ho ho, guys! I've made a balls up. I've made a balls up. Yes, I've done front header, but I've made a bigger balls up. Can you see what it is yet? This is meant to be out here. I was meant to put that on the outside. There's a big space for a radiator on the outside. And me trying to cut corners. God damn it. Right. Oh. Oh. What did I do? What did I do? I pushed a button. There we go. Yeah, see the fan cable, hopefully it'll be long enough to do that. So the fans are actually daisy chained in this sleeving into the cooler. But I think you're right. I think you're right. I think should go in with just the fans not being there. Oh, glad I only put 2 back in them. You know what I mean? Imagine if I put all 4 screws in, I'd be raging. Oh, that bottom screw's hidden though. That bottom screw's very hidden. Can I get it with my fingers? No. Can I get it? This is true. I still have to unmount the AIO because the screw holds. Well, yeah. Right, let's take the bit out. See if I can get at it with just a bit in my hands, bit in my fingers. Turn. This is all true. Could always be worse. It could be. I'm going to turn it over and try and get one from the very bottom. That's the fans disconnected. So now I need to unplug the fans, somehow pass the cable through to the other side. Find this fan I dropped on the ground, and the screw came with it. they can go over there. See, I always thought it's funny because I always thought he said the pipe's higher than the pump. I believe what you're saying, by the way. I don't disbelieve you. Oof. Might have to pass it through the other side, do I? These are all going to be very... Will there be long enough to do that? Oh, there is. Okay, cool. That's the wrong way around, isn't it? Where's the little signs on it? Make sure I'm doing it the right way around. Intake. We're doing intake, yeah? Yeah, intake. Yeah, so it kind of does it that way. Yeah, it goes that way. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. You know what we've got? I wonder if I can get away with not having to take out the screws. If I can put these in, this is a very close-up shot for you guys, if I can put these in without having to remove screws, would be golden. I mean, you don't need a lot of screws anyway. Yeah, okay, I get you, I get you. I mean, 2 screws is fine enough. It's not as if it's going anywhere. I'm missing a screw. Oh, when I dropped it, did one drop out? I think that was the case, wasn't it? Oh no, it's there. It is there. It also means if I ever come to change fans, for whatever reason, I can take the fans off without taking out the AIO. The actual radiator can stay in. Cool, there we go. Fans changed around. Cable managed. Now, this time, graphics card. Yeah, you're right. It does look better that way. It does. That nice big radiator there. It does look better. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm sweating. Oh my god, it's hot in my room. There. Yeah, I didn't need to take off that top. I didn't need to take out the top one. I wonder if I should put it back on. Put it back in. Put it back in. I didn't think I needed the top slot, but I took it off anyway, just in case. Yes. Yeah, they're in an intake position. Yes, well, I'm just going to use the provided case fans. So the case came with... Where am I? I'm over here. Pointing at the wrong camera. So I'm going to whack these two on the top, and I've got another fan I can put on here. So these two on the top, that one there. And I know there was the bracket with it. Yeah, it's the only way around in this case that I can put this logistically. If I'm honest, that's the way it's going. I'm not turning it around the other way, that's for sure. Right, graphics card, blink, installed. Let's get some thumb screws installed into it. Well, it's not installed because obviously I need to still oh my days. Oh my days. Sir. Sir. Why have captive thumb screws that you can't actually screw in by your thumbs? Is there a different sized case? I thought the North was the North. Was it the North you got as well, Swanson? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you said you got the North. Pretty sure our builds are not that far dissimilar. There we go. We've got graphics card slot tightened. Extra carrier thing back on. Now for the delicate part, putting on the 12 volt power thingy majigger. I want it twisting around. He says as he's now twisting cables. Oh, it's never going to be neat and tidy, is it? Cool. Cool. Now fans. Extra fans. I like it when fans put little arrows on them, which direction they're flowing. That way. Out. So I'm going to have... Oh, can we even fit two 140s up here? Ho ho ho. I don't know if I can fit two 140s up here. I might only have to be able to put one. Okay, one in the front, one in the back. I don't think the 140 fits in here, so I just have to put a normal 120 in. No, it must be 120. Why can't you give me 120 in the side there? It needs a clean. I'm not going to lie, it needs a clean. You say that, but not all of... You never know. You never know. These fans definitely need a clean. I don't really want to put these in just now. But I'll be putting this fan in here, this fan up here. But for now, what I'm actually going to do is plug it in, put it up. Again, actually test everything as it stands before putting any side panels on and things like that. So, I'll move this to the side. My Kuka cable right here. Let's get that plugged in. Power's turned off. Plug that bad boy in. I have an HDMI. I have a very short HDMI cable. I have a very short HDMI cable that can fit in here. That's... Oh, come on. May not be long enough. Is it long enough? It's not long enough. Right. I have two monitors right here. Let's unplug one of them. Is it even going to be long enough? Oh, that was the wrong one. It was 50-50. 50-50. I don't know what that did to you guys. Apologies if that's really up. Let's get that pass through. Plenty of length. Display port plugged in. We are turned on. So it's now going to be on this monitor here. We got lights. We've got fans spinning. We've got fans spinning. We've got lights. GPU spinning. And we got BIOS, baby! Woohoo! How about that? Ah! Oh, you can hear some bubbles coming from the AIO. Better happen. It's a very nice looking AIO, I'm going to admit. There's a couple combs on it. Clean it up a bit. Yeah, I like it. I like it, Picasso. I don't know where you guys have gone. Disappeared. You're down there. Cool. Yeah, we've got a post. So now I need to find my USB drive with Windows 11. What brand is it? Yeah, it's Arctic. As in like Arctic silver thermal paste. Arctic. Liquid freezer 360 black AI. Yeah, sure thing. Not a problem. I can do that. But realistically, that's... There'll be a bit of cable management. I can't turn the PC card. Hold on, I'll just move you guys. I'll move you guys. Sorry for the wobble. Wobble. Hold on, I'll just... Because realistically, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be ending L stream. Oh, hold on. Do that. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Cool. I'm doing things I didn't mean to. Oh, that's filters. Did not mean filters. There we go. I know, right? So, let's have a wee close-up look. So that's the Arctic. It's, as I said, Arctic Deep Liquid Freezer 360 black. It's got like a VRM cooling inside it as well. I think it's quite nice. It's a wee magnetic face plate on it which controls all those three fans at the front. Yeah. 2 RAM sticks, as I said before, 64GB kit of Tcreate, fancy RAM, 66,000 megabits per second, which it will not be set to. 48 out the packet. Our Asus ProArt, that's the one. Oh, we've got another peel. We've got another peel here. We miss a peel. We missed a peel. How appealing. The one day I had to cut my nails. Boop. ProArt 4080super. All installed. How about that? A wee bit of more cable management. Might make some combs for the pipes as well. And as I say, I've got to clean the fans I've got, and I'll put some fans up here and in here. This is going to be working well. Looks good. But we've got post, as you can see. As I said, we've only got 4800 on the RAM right now, but that'll change. Sitting at 37 degrees Celsius on the, there we go, CPU. Yeah. Get Windows installed and it'll all be good. Yep, Nvme, can't really see it, but it's in underneath there. It's a 4TB Nvme drive. I can't remember the brand name because it wasn't an off-brand manufacturer. Yeah, it was a 4TB Nvme, 7,000 megabit per second stuff as usual. No, can't remember. It began with an E. I don't have the box. Where's the box going? Was it even a box? It was definitely a box. Here we go. Found the box. That's it. Ideoloka solid state. It's only PCIe Gen 4, but that's fine for this. Yeah, it's 7,000. It's, you know, they say it was for even PS5s and crap like that. Yeah, it'll be right. It'll be right doing that way. It'll be all right. Be right. Be right. Good that way. Anyway, I'm actually going to end the stream here because that's pretty much all I'm going to build right now. I'll put the panels back on. I'm going to. I'll put the fans. I'll put fans in once I clean them, because I'm definitely not putting that in. I'm not putting that in. I mean, look at it. It's my old fan. It's need a clean. I'm taking that. I'm going to clean them and put them in. Put a couple up top, one on the side. Panels back on, and I'll put pictures in the Discord. Yes, I am going to go for a beer. That's also what I'm about to do. I hope you enjoyed the stream. What have we been streaming for? 2.5 hours. Shove a Yorkshire pudding in. I don't have any Yorkshire puddings with me. Sorry, I usually do. But yeah, I think it's looking good. I think we've done pretty well here, guys. I'll be uploading this. I might make an edit. I might just keep it long. I'll upload it onto the YouTubes as well, and then yeah, it's not finished those ones. Also, I built PCs before. Merv. Remember at EGX doing the speed test? There was a speed build test there. I think I came like 14th or something like that. But I'm pretty sure people were cheating, because there was no way. There were some people were doing it in like 20 seconds, which is bullshit. There was some real bullshittery going on. I think I was the fastest legitimate. Oh yeah, oh that's right. I'll let you take a video of it. That's true. Anyway, I've built PCs before. It's not the first time, so it's all good. I like doing it. I should have known these things before. Awesome. So anyway, I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you very much, everyone, for popping along. I don't even know how many people are here. I've not been paying attention, but thanks for everybody to come along. Again, I'll share pictures on the Discord and then put it up on YouTube. I'll put the build video up on YouTube so we can watch it all together again, because it'll be embarrassing. Yeah, totally. Oh, it's an old phone. Or did you take it on mine? Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, I'm the Trish Edkin. I hope you enjoyed. Have fun. As I always say. I normally say that. Anyway, have fun, guys. Take care. Thanks again for coming along. It was really good to see everybody. You all made it that much better building a computer together, basically. Made it that much more fun. Anyway, thanks, guys. Take it easy.